go. Can we get us all in? We can get us all in. Hey. So you're right. You've been driving since what time then?
Me 7.
Got up 7. You left the house at what time, Tom?
About 20 past 6.
20 past 6. And local time it is 6:45.
7.
Back home.
Over 12 hours. 13
Over 12 hours, and we've still got 3 hours to go.
We've had rain, sunshine, hail,
Hailstorm.
all weathers.
We have. It's been.
4 seasons.
We were all kind of expecting a better weather, basically, weren't we? Because
Yeah.
when we looked last week, everything was looking great. But it is decidedly chilly out there. Currently registering at 4 degrees, and
Feels more like -2.
it's not that cold, but it is cold out
It's
there
cold.
because there's a bit of a wind. So that's the other thing, is this this vehicle we're in, when there's any side wind, it feels like it's on ice. It's just like, which is not great. So sun is beginning to set now, I would say.
Yeah.
Alan very kindly, very bravely spoke at them in English, which was good because they managed to understand it. The place we're staying at. Look at the bags under my eyes. Oh my word. So we're expected in there about midnight. And I don't think anybody's particularly excited about tomorrow with the weather.
No.
The weather, tomorrow should have been a really great day. But
Yeah,
it's looking freezing.
So talking about tomorrow, right? When we planned this, and in my mind, when we were envisioning this, we were envisioning sunny, slog up the mountain, but good weather, nice scenic views, and some
Do you want to watch your speed?
some good payback for the suffering that we're going to do trying to climb up the mountain. Now it seems like it's just going to be suffering the whole time, with rain, with no views, no nothing.
We'll see. Well, there should be views still. It'll just be freezing cold.
But if it's raining, the views are going to be very restricted.
Where have you seen rain?
Oh, okay.
I've not
We'll
seen
see.
rain. So we just stopped off. We're currently we're in Luxembourg at the minute, and we stopped at a mini supermarket, filled up with fuel, and I bought some bananas, some posh cereal, some grotty UHT milk, some some bread and smelly cheese and whatnot. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. I don't suppose it's going to be, with 12 hours out, that forecast is going to be fairly decent. It's not like it's going to suddenly change.
While we're on the subject, 100k, right?
Miles an hour, do you mean?
No.
Alan keeps speeding. It says maximum 70. He treats that as a minimum.
That's not true. That one's 69.
I'm trying to fall asleep because if you crash, I'll be completely relaxed and I should survive.
You'll hear me screaming first.
Anyway, so 100k tomorrow, right? We're expecting to do that in 5 hours.
Not at that temperature. Well,
Yes?
yeah,
More.
5 hours.
Yeah, so it's about 5 hours, isn't it?
Yeah.
Climbs, whatever, about 5 hours.
But -5 at the top. I'm not sure honestly, right now, I'm not feeling. I'm not sure I feel motivated to do it.
Get to the top.
To get out of the camper van, honestly.
Yes.
But it's got to be
the
done.
whole point of us coming out here is to cycle.
It is.
We cannot not cycle.
Well, that is true. But what is the name of our trip this time?
Holiday.
No. It's the
What?
Alpine Raid.
So
That's not the
maybe.
Alps. That could just be our camping spot for the night. So we'll see how it goes. I can't believe those bags.
Can you cycle around the lake here?
Yeah, but it's seriously really cold tomorrow. There's not. Yeah, you can. There's it's beautiful around there.
I personally won't do a cycle around the lake, just to warm up and then see what happens.
There is some climbing. We can do some smaller climbs. We'll see how it goes.
So,
We're in no rush tomorrow.
The freezing bollocks tomorrow to me.
I mean, there's two things. We're not in a rush,
Yeah.
so we can start whenever. Hopefully, it's a bit warmer later on in the day. It doesn't look it. And number two, it doesn't have to happen. We can just do a small one. We can come back. So we'll see.
Take the red forecast through the ones where we want to do and just drive
Yeah,
to the
so
best
that's the good
area.
news is that, well, on that note, we should be doing Von 2 because it's going to be gorgeous down there.
What, for the next few
Yeah,
days?
Bedouin was like in the mid-20s when we looked at it. I'll double check it. But on Tuesday, Lake Annecy goes between 0 and 20 degrees in the day.
Yeah.
By 4 o'clock, it's 20 degrees. That'd be lush.
So if it's going to be cold, we should probably do a small cycle here tomorrow, then
Yeah.
head down to Annecy, so we've got a campsite ready for a good cycle around that.
Yeah, agreed.
And then head down to the hotter place.
Agreed. So here's our home for the next little while. I think I've already showed you it, but what do you make of the vehicle home for the next week, Al?
Yeah, it's very nice.
You happy with
Very
it?
nice, yes.
It's not great at speed. I'm not going to dig at Alan again, but it kind of everything shakes.
6 metres, by 4 metres high, 2 metres high, there's
is.
a lot of wind to take the lorries come past you. I think I had was knuckles like this.
Did you see my white knuckles?
Yeah.
Because they would take you by surprise. Like, what would happen is, particularly in the UK, it was less so here.
Yeah.
But apart from those couple of times where the wind and the rain and the hail picked up, like you'd get this like side wind all of a sudden, and it was like on ice, because like the back, you can feel the back going, and it's like six meters 30. The thing, it's huge, but it's got enough pull. It's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
And the field disruption's great.
Yep, it is. We've been we've now up to 330 miles. But it's really, really comfortable. It's all very modern. It's got great lighting in it. There's a good kitchen that Tom's tested for us today.
Yeah. With that awesome sandwich.
It was. We managed to get what I would consider the crossing in style. So we went into the Eurotunnel, and I think everybody else must have been super jealous of us because we just kicked back,
Yeah.
feet up on the
sofa.
on the sofa right at the back. Tom made us some lunch, nice and light inside.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That was the quickest crossing ever, actually. As soon as we finished our
didn't it?
sandwiches,
Yeah.
shut the van, shut off
Finish
again.
our food. How?
That's right. It was epic. Still, Alan's going at 80 miles an hour.
It's the hill. It's down the hill. This is the problem.
I guarantee it's not freewheeling at 80.
What's your fuel consumption now?
Do you know what this button here does?
Cruise control.
Cruise control.
Alright, do that.
It's actually slightly more relaxing as well. So the race is on now to get to the place in some sort of reasonable time. As you can tell, light is fading. At some point we're going to cut out of Luxembourg and back into France, and then it shouldn't be too long after that. So there's the view behind, lovely.